Hi everyone, it's Meade Skelton with another vlog chat for you. I'm redoing my earlier vlog I did because I ran into some audio issues, oh no. Serious video time though, I would like to talk about how the internet sort of just destroyed my life, but also how it's been a blessing. So the internet has sort of been a curse and a blessing for me. But years ago, I'll try to keep it as short as possible. Years ago, when I was in my early 20s, it was the early 2000s, and I was just getting into the internet. And I found these things called, message boards. That was the king of social media back then, was a message board. And I just got carried away in promoting myself on different online message boards. In those days, they had something called Street Team, where different people would get paid to promote musical artists, and I caught on the concept of doing this. Unfortunately, you're not supposed to do it yourself. As a musician, you're supposed to have other people do it for you. So these people were going and promoting these musicians, and a lot of it was hyperbole, but when you do it yourself and you use hyperbole, oh, that's just a cardinal sin. And I did a lot of deceptive things, like I would go to Amazon.com and write glowing reviews of my music, because sometimes I would get negative reviews in the local press or backhanded compliments, and I thought, oh no, I need to balance it. Well, this led to more problems because people caught on, and then I got a barrage, onslaught, a backlash of things of people, a big backlash where people would start attacking my music and attacking me publicly online, saying horrible things like, oh, I was a racist, and all these things that weren't true. And it just got way out of hand, but I still had credibility. My credibility was still good, but people would call venues, music venues, and complain about me and say I was this bigoted racist and that I was a horrible person. Well, they still do that today, but back then at least I had a little more leeway. But as I grew my public presence, it became harder to camouflage all these things online. So it just got way out of hand. And then I found a place called the Fairfax Underground. Oh no. Fairfax Underground, which was a large message board in Northern Virginia. And I thought, oh, well, goody, I can promote my show. I think I was doing a show near Fairfax or something. I decided, oh, plug myself. Oh, big mistake. I got a huge backlash there. I'm not saying everybody on Fairfax Underground is a terrible person, but I just ran into some very vindictive people there, and I wish, I know I made a mistake, but I just paid the price dearly for that. And ever since then, they thought I was a troll. They thought I was a troll because I would come back to defend myself. Then I said something about Northern Virginia, like, oh, Northern Virginia's a hellhole anyway. And I got a lot of people offended. I didn't mean to do that. I was just very frustrated, and I was very young at the time. Not trying to make an excuse, but I was, young and in my 20s, and my judgment just was very different back then. I wouldn't do this stuff now, but I was doing it at the time. When you're under 30, I just think that your thinking is different, and I just wanted to get myself heard and get name recognition. But I just wasn't ready anyway, and I didn't even have sweet tea yet. So I paid the price dearly for self-promotion and getting a lot of people angry with me. It came to the point where I was being stalked, and they were stalking my family, and it just got way out of control, and I felt so guilty because I was the one responsible. It was my doing. I brought this on myself, but I feel that I was still being harassed and attacked even after I stopped going to this place, Fairfax Underground. And it wasn't just Fairfax Underground. There was another message board called the Fear Board, which was like a punk rock message board in the D.C. area. Well, for a country singer to be on there, everyone thought I was a troll. And my first post there was, "The Killers are going to save rock music." Well, naturally, I guess looking back, I can see why they thought I was a troll. But at the time, I was being sincere. I just got really carried away. I got a lot of people angry at me, and the internet has been a problem. Now, my social skills are not the best, and when you combine that with the internet, it's just a catastrophe waiting to happen. But on the upside of the internet, it's been a blessing. YouTube has been a wonderful platform. I've gotten videos that have gone viral. I got tons of fans through YouTube and other venues online. I got videos that went viral, so I was invited to play on local radio stations and local TV stations when I was writing songs that were regional. And I've got discovered through venues. I got to play America's Cup of Polo because they heard my song "My Loudoun County Home" on the internet, and I got to play at this prestigious sporting event up at Morven Park. I was invited by these DC socialites to play up there, and they had headliners like Huey Lewis and the News and an Italian opera singer named Vittorio Grigolo and people like that. So I can't complain. I think the internet is a double-edged sword. It has blessed me and has cursed me. But I just wanted to put that out there, that I'm really sorry to the Fairfax Underground. I'm sorry that I promoted myself years ago. I know I made a mistake, but I wish we could move on from it and move into the future and let this go, because I try to stay away from that place, but occasionally I run into things that people have posted online, and a lot of it, is dream crushers, but it does affect me. It affects my self-esteem and it affects my confidence, and I choose not to look at it for the most part because it's a negative area. I just wish that we could let the past go, and I'm very sorry to the Fairfax Underground, the people there, that I'm very sorry that I promoted myself so heavily in those early years, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I wish that we could let this go and start anew, because I just want to let it go, and I want to get over it, because it really it destroyed a lot of my career. A lot of my credibility, and not that I really had much of a career anyway, but what there was of it, it really ruined my career. Other things come into play too, like I had a Tumblr, which was a bad idea, putting too much opinion on things, and I never really had I'd had a Facebook for a short time, but Facebook has gone the way of the devil, but that's just been my experience, that the internet has opened doors but has also shut them for good. So you can say it's been a blessing and a curse in my life. I wish if I had it all over to do again, if I could do it all over again, I would use more discretion. And I wish that, at that young age, when you're in your 20s and when you're younger, you just don't think about these things in the future. But anyway, I just want to share that with everybody, that I'm sorry that it came out this way. I'm sorry that all these years, all the arguments I've had with people online, I'm sorry that went through, and I would like to just apologize for my behavior, but I hope that I would like y'all to respect me and stop attacking me for things that I did years ago. I mean, I'm almost a different person now in many ways. We all learn and grow and mature, and I know I come across as arrogant at times, but that's not who I am. I'm just happen to be on the autism spectrum. I think that it's difficult for me to get my views across without offending people, and I offended a lot of people. I just don't know how to do that. I need to learn how to do it in a more in a way, that a fashion that is more open to the right interpretation, something that isn't so inflammatory, I suppose. But I just want to put that out there. The internet, it almost destroyed my life. Well, it has destroyed my life. I got stalkers and I got mean people online, but also opened quite a few doors, and I think YouTube is a wonderful venue. But I wish that things had turned out differently. I wish I hadn't written all those glowing reviews of myself, because Amazon.com, and I got terrible backlash on there, aside from other places, and IMDb and all these places where I used that as a platform for me, and I was way too self-focused. I was way too into myself, and for that I'm very sorry, and I hope that maybe as we all learn and grow, we can learn from these mistakes, and I'm so glad I learned the challenges of the internet and how it's important what you say and what you do online. So thank you all for watching. I hope that wasn't too rambly for you. I just wanted to put that out there and get the message across about what I've been struggling with all these years, and I hope to continue. So God bless you all, and check out my website at meetskeltonsplace.com. Thank you. Bye.